good team in SMU, and they kept battling, and but really happy for our guys and how we played. We wanted to do a couple things. We wanted to out-rebound them. We did that by 7. We wanted to keep them off the offensive glass. They got 11. I think a lot of them came at the end, too, as they kept going, kept battling. And guard the 3, which we did for a pretty good number, and we've been doing it all year long. I should say last 6, 7 games. And then we wanted to keep them off the free throw line. I don't know that we did a great job of that, but you know, they were going at the end, and we were going. They were trying to. They did a good job of lengthening the game, but certainly a good win for us. They just beat SC, obviously, and they're a very good team, and so we did some good things. I'm excited about our guys. I love their bench. Amity and Kawat were huge for us. Obviously, Alex couldn't play. I thought Sean gave us good minutes, and RJ gave us good minutes. So they were limited minutes, but they were good. They were solid, and you know, we did a good job without Alex for us, who's probably our best defensive guard. So I was very concerned about being without him.
Jamie, the segment where Kendrick pretty much got tackled. Talk about how you handled it.
Yeah, no, I would tell you what, you know, usually most guys, I liked how our whole team handled it. And I think he made the wrong play, the kid, but I don't think it was a malicious play. I mean, he grabbed him, you know, it went down hard, but how our guys handled it was, you know, usually that play turns into, you know, a double technical, somebody reacts. And again, as I got in the huddle with him, I said, hey, I'm telling you what you already did. Keep your heads. Obviously, we've got a lead here. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to get after us. They're going to try to, you know, look somewhat frustrated. And but I didn't think, and I told the referee, I mean, it was obviously an intentional foul, but I did not think it was a malicious foul. And you know, and I thought our guys really handled it well, because sometimes oftentimes they turn into more than it can be. So I really, Kendrick is so level-headed. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised by that.
How happy were you with the free throw shooting at the end of the game? You guys were almost perfect.
Yeah, no, it was good, and you know, we put the right guys in there too. We've got pretty good shooters on the bigs, so it's interesting. We can kind of, you know, we got Vlad, we got Amity, but then we went with the smalls more for defensive purposes when I talk about Kawat and JD, so they did a good job. You know, the turnovers down the stretch were disappointing, but you know, you're going to have some. It's going to get physical. It's, you know, they're battling, and we could have done a better job of that, and we'll work on it. But you know, we're still growing. We're still learning, and we got to learn how to handle certain situations like that. But we really handled the intentional foul really well, and showed a lot of maturity in that area. But yeah, Kawat, JD, you know, Jalen, it was really good to see knocking down free throws.
What does SMU do to shut down the lane, and how important was the contribution you got from Hamdi to
Yeah, well, you know, we thought they would do it. I didn't think they'd go the whole game, but they switched the ball screens, and they switched the guard onto our 5-man, and so, but what they did was then they really compacted, they sagged, and you know, they really gave us a lot of wide open shots on the perimeter. Now, obviously, we're a good shooting team, so you know, we think we have great balance offensively, and the one thing we have to do is cut down our turnovers, but we shoot the ball well from 3. We have an inside presence with Amity and Vlad. I mean, between those two guys, we're getting 21 points a game out of the 5 spot. I don't think anybody in the country's doing that at that spot, at this level, let's put it that way. So we've recognized that we're going to be double teamed inside. We adjusted the last couple of weeks on how we're going to attack it, and it's been good for us. So I don't think our guys were excited about our first. As it's going on, they've seen that it's been very successful. Something we've done back at Pitt, where we had Dwan Blair and Aaron Gray, NBA big guys that scored, and so you know, we're kind of have that in Vlad and Ami with 2 of them, and it's unique. So we have to play through that, and we did. But what they did is put 5 guys in the paint, and you know, and the main thing was to take good open threes, not dribble threes, but kick out threes, inside out threes, skip past threes. We got a few of those.
Big picture wise, it's been a while since TCU's beaten SMU.
I don't even know what it is. I mean, we lost last year.
Yeah, it's been, you know, it's 5 in a row going back to before you were here.
I'll take blame for one.
Is it good, like, if you guys keep playing, I mean, to kind of have this Metroplex rivalry? And
I guess. I mean, we scrimmage UTA, we scrimmage at North Texas. I mean, it is. I mean, we got so many. We only have so many games, and we plan on being good. So, teams are going to want to play us, and the local teams. So I would anticipate they would want to play us. But we play with the schedule. We have 13 games scheduled. We got to do it exempted. We got to have home games. So there's a lot of things that come into play.
Jimmy, I guess you're going home, first time you've coached a game there, is that right?
Yeah. Steve, Sean pointed that out. I mean, I didn't even know. I don't know what home is anymore, but this feels pretty good. But yeah, I know. I was thinking about. I think Steve brought up. I mean, I got to coach in the Garden and win the NIT, which was special for our family. We got the Maggie Dixon Classic tomorrow that TCU is playing down at A&M. So the Garden is special to us. I didn't even know how many games we had played there till we went last year. But and then going back to LA, which I've never done, and then obviously all the games I've been here in Fort Worth, which it's been a long time, but it's starting to click in now. But yeah, LA, never been there. We did play in the Bay Area, San Jose in the NCAA tournament, but we never got to LA. We always seemed to be put in the West Coast, Western Regional, but it was Boise. It was Boise a couple times. It was Utah, Salt Lake. We were always seemed to be in the regional, but we never got to LA. So San Jose was the closest I've been.
With SMU and Nevada, did you approach this as a pretty big week?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's interesting how our schedule. I don't know if it's totally planned, but it's gradually built up, and Belmont's a good team, and St. Bonaventure, the tournament in Mexico, but I don't know if we planned it that way, but it's certainly how it's happened. So I mean, SMU, I don't know what their RPI is. I know they're borderline top 25 team. They just beat SC. They've beaten Arizona. They've got some tough losses in northern Iowa and western Kentucky. I watched that one. I know they wish they could have had that one back. So it was, and it was big for us, and it was great. Our crowd, I thought, our crowd is getting there. It's talking about new things, new traditions, and I think we've got the students were tremendous. They were there early, and we're just trying to create a lot of new things, and atmosphere and has got to be key, and that's what we have to do. But it's a start for us, and we'll continue to build on it. But in Nevada, we knew actually the game on Nevada, as far as we wanted to play a single game, neutral game against the best team we could find, Power 5, best team. You got to have somebody else to play you. Obviously, what was that went throughout the year. We were going to play a couple. Other teams pulled out, and then. So we got the team that no one else wants to play, and that's Nevada. Generally teams don't want to play that mid-major that's really good, really old, and so we got them. So, we put our name out. We'll play whoever. We'll play anybody over there in LA, and any Power 5 team, except the California team. If the California team plays us, we got to have them come back to our place, play in the arena, the new arena, or whatever we can do. But that was the team we came up with in Nevada. They came up, and obviously, as I was just saying, the Hall of Fame put that together. The college basketball, or the basketball Hall of Fame put that together. They've got 4 ranked teams in it. Who has a tournament with 4 ranked teams of the 6? So you've got SC, who is ranked, us ranked, Nevada ranked, Arizona State's ranked, and then you got Oklahoma and who am I missing there? St. John's, who are borderline being ranked. So you're talking about 6 really good teams. That maybe a few might be a bit of a surprise, but I think everybody kind of anticipated us being pretty good.
Nevada lost at Tech tonight.
Yeah, I heard that. I don't know what the score was, but
Overtime.
I was texting with Coach Beard today. He texted me, wishing me luck, and I was wishing him luck. So at Tech, so it was. I know Tech's very good, and to beat Nevada, they must be really good. They had scrimmaged Mississippi State this year, and then Ben had told me how good they were. So well aware. But thank you all for coming tonight and being here, and we're just trying to continue to build on our atmosphere and our fans. The students are terrific. So it's been an emotional week for us. We had the bowl team get a bowl appearance, and obviously the championship game. So women's got a game, big win against Alabama. So a lot of good things going on, and excited about Women's got volleyball tomorrow, so we got a lot of good things going on, but I think we're gonna have a good group out there in LA too. I mean, it sounds like people are gonna go, and then obviously we got a lot of alumni out that way, a lot of families that have kids that go here, so, we're gonna have a pretty good, turnout in LA, it sounds like.
Hey, Jamie, real quick on Kenrich, is that the kind of offensive game that you can kind of envision for him?
Well, I mean, you know, you can't envision 7 for 8, 5 for 6, 8 of 10 every night, but, you know, we just made the threes early, and, you know, we've told him, you know, to shoot open shots. He didn't shoot it well early in the season, but he's been shooting it all good all summer, all fall, and so take open shots. We want him to drive it a little bit more, get fouled a little bit more, but, you know, I mean, you know, I guess we can give him a hard time. He didn't get a double-double tonight, so I'm gonna have to put him back in the gym and I got to work, but, you know, 27-9. We've been telling people I mean, people know who he is now. I mean, it's, people are coming to watch our practices, people are at this game. I mean, NBA teams, you know who he is. You know, they saw it the NIT, they saw it, the word's out, and he's been very good, so, it's an amazing story. I mean, Tarleton State, you know, 27-9 and 5 assists, so he's works at it. Knee's been bothering him a little bit, and so we gotta get him. You know, last game we cut him down in minutes a little bit as we had the big lead, but didn't really cut it down tonight. Would have played 42 or 43 if I had to. But then Alex will I think he'll be. I would anticipate him being ready to go, but we'll see how it feels. I mean, he turned it pretty bad on what was that, Friday night, Saturday night. And so we'll see where he is today. I got a feeling yesterday that he just wasn't going to be able to go, so we knew by today at walkthrough that he wasn't going to be able to go. So he turned it pretty bad. So hopefully we can have him back for Friday.
How do you think Jalen?
Last question.
How do you think Jalen Fisher and the rest of your team handled SMU's sort of pressure that they were applying?
Yeah, I mean, I think we handled it. We had a couple early, which was hurt us. Then we kind of attacked as the game went on and hurt them, I thought. And then at the end, you know, really it was more a run and jump desperation type thing that they normally don't do, but when you're down 10, 11, 12, you're going to try some things. We could have handled it better. Obviously, we had some turnovers, but, you know, the main thing was to continue to lead and win by 12 or 11, whatever it turned out to be. So, yeah, we could have done a better job, but, you know, teams, it becomes a different game when the score's like that and desperation sets in.